What's going on, folks? So the band Tailgunner are back. They have a new song here called Midnight Blitz. Very curious for this because these folks have really kind of taken the world by storm in a relatively short amount of time. I believe they only released their debut album a couple years ago or so, if I'm not mistaken. It just really kind of made a name for themselves. It's interesting when something like that happens. You explode kind of early on. How do you follow that up? But we're about to find out how these folks are going to follow it up. They have a new album coming out February 6th. But in the meantime, let's check out Midnight Blitz. Rangers, go. A nice way to end the song there. This song, I feel like it's always difficult, I imagine, for a band to decide what songs should be singles, but especially what song should be the first single of a new album. And I feel like this song is perfect choice for like a first single. Now, obviously, I haven't heard like the rest of the songs, but I find it hard to believe that there would be another song from the album better suited for a first single than this one here. Just the whole intro alone was great. Like it just feels like this is a song declaring we're back, and that's great. That really it's like, hey, it's us. This is what you remember from us, like this is our sound, but it's also something a little different, and we're back. And it's just really neat. I mean, the way the song starts out with the air sirens, and then the build up with the music and with the melody, the riffs and stuff. It's such a great, just again, even the intro of the song alone is perfect for like the first single. It just felt awesome. It's like, man, yeah, they're back, so stellar choice for like a first single from the new album, right off the bat. I just want to say that. But yeah, the way the song starts out, the air sirens and stuff, it just gets you pumped, and the music, the guitar playing and all that's awesome. And then it kind of starts ripping, and the whole song is pretty ripping. So yeah, just really great start to the song. The guitar work in this song is just awesome. Like I said, it is quite ripping. But you get some like cool intricate melodies going back there, like the multiple like dual guitar stuff. You have like the lead going, then you have like the rhythm that's kind of just ripping with the riffs, and the leads doing the cool melody and all that stuff. It just sounds really neat. And then you get like the guitar solos, of course, which were just awesome. Just some great shredding, but also staying in line with kind of the momentum and the vibe of the song. It's like the solo doesn't just jump out of the song. It's firmly within the song, but also just meticulously like, shredding, solos. So really great solo work there. I really enjoyed. I thought the drum work was really awesome. There was some nice like extended fills, some nice like kind of build ups, like starting kind of slow and then picking up, and then everything hits. I love that kind of thing. So yeah, I thought the drum work was really stellar as well. And then the vocals. I mean, of course, Craig Cairnsey, like he's just such a powerhouse of a vocalist. There's so much that he can do. Not only can he just like hit some extreme high notes and really wail, power metal, scream, all that stuff. He also can add some nice grit to his voice that makes it nice and impactful. So I mean, he's just a killer vocalist. I really like the verses a lot because I love the riffs that are going, the guitar work during the verses. And then also just liked the vocal delivery, of the lines. I like the rhythm of it. I like the melody of it and stuff, and just the way he delivered it. Because there'd be moments like he has like some grit to his voice and stuff, but then certain moments he'd like kind of emphasize, and it just it just makes you like clench your teeth. Like all right. It just gets you pumped. So I just love that. Love that. I really loved the verses. And then, the chorus, while it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, I feel like it could have possibly been maybe a little bit stronger. It's got a nice melody and stuff, and it goes well with the music. It kind of lifts things up a little bit while keeping a bit of that aggression still, like from the verses and stuff. But it kind of just lifts things up a little bit, gets a little bit more melodic and whatnot. But again, keeping that full steam ahead sort of feel. But it's just the melody itself. It just felt like real familiar, kind of like almost as if it just, I just think maybe a little bit more could have been done with it, just to kind of give it its own sort of character, instead of it just feeling a bit run of the mill for for kind of like the way that the music and stuff was going in the chorus. It's like it just feels like exactly what you would just kind of expect it to be. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. It just felt quite familiar and maybe a little bit too simple. Like, I don't want to like not say like it was like the easy way out as far as like the chorus melody goes. Like but it just felt like the most obvious. And I feel like it just would have benefited this song to change it up a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but ultimately I did feel that the chorus melody, the vocal melody in the chorus, was a little bit run of the mill. It felt a bit familiar, and I just would have liked a little bit more the pizzazz, if you will, a little bit something extra in the chorus to really bring it home. Because like the verses has a lot of personality, and I think that's why I loved it. But the chorus, to me, it just doesn't. It's just kind of there, and I just felt like I wanted a little bit more from it, a little bit more to capture me, as the listener and set it apart a little bit, not only from other songs, but just bring a little bit something extra to the song, and maybe variety wise or something. Well, keeping that momentum. Because I do like that they didn't shift to almost like a cliche kind of thing where the chorus slows down a bit for that more melodic nature. They definitely keep the momentum going while adding a bit more of a melodic nature than the verses, but it just still feels like there could have been a little bit something extra to differentiate itself from other things and just bring a little bit something extra to the table in the song with the chorus itself. Again, not a bad chorus, but just feels like it could have done a little bit more. So that's really like my only critique is that chorus just feels like it's a little bit underwhelming and doesn't reach perhaps its full potential. But I mean the rest of the song, I mean, it's ripping, killer guitar work, great solos, great vocals, great drums, great intro. I mean they're back. And they're ready. They're ready to deliver another Tailgunner album. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below what you think of this song here. Did you listen to their previous album? Are you a fan? Are you looking forward to the new album? All that stuff. Let's talk about it. I'll catch you next time. Ranger. Out.